Okay. It's almost time for a new Nintendo Direct. Definitely was not expecting this to happen today. Got 3 minutes to the Direct. Might as well just take this off. Sup, Katie? Good to see at least somebody in the chat. We got 30 minutes of stuff they're going to show off. Place your bets. We know we should be able to see some Metroid Prime 4. That's almost a given. It'd be weird if they didn't show anything for Metroid Prime 4. But I'm not sure what else we'll get. Hopefully some NSO updates. Maybe some news on the Mario 2 movie. Maybe. Maybe a couple games that yeah, probably Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Like, if we're gonna find out anything more about Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake, like, it's gonna be in the Nintendo Direct, because, like, I have to imagine that there's a ton of overlap between Nintendo fans and Dragon Quest fans. So, it makes sense for them to show off that sort of stuff at a Nintendo Direct. But it's almost time. Let me just make sure that we are good to go. All right. That is live. Cool. This is going to be a little janky. I'm going to be watching this through the OBS stream. Because I wanted to make sure that I could read the chat at the same time. And I don't have my monitor. Because I'm in my other room. So, yeah, Landon's still sleeping. But to be fair, this is... This is an hour later than they usually do their directs. Usually they do them at 9 in the morning Eastern. So maybe they finally conceded to some of their West Coast fans and they were like, all right, fine, we won't do it at 6. We'll do it at 7. How's that? Just when this actually starts up, I would appreciate if anybody in the chat lets me know how the audio balance is, because I'm not going to know really for sure how good it is. Just gonna use one of my Velcro straps to help secure the cord for my mic's USB. There we go. Make sure that it's not like just dangling there. Just in time, Al. Yeah. All right, we're good. So just let me know how the audio balance is. Make sure it's not too loud or too soft. Make sure we can hear it. Let's see what they got for us. We're going right into Dragon Quest. Okay. That did not take long. That did not take long at all. I mean, it was kind of expected. Like, it's kind of a layup guess. It was kind of like an easy gimme kind of pick. I didn't expect them to show it, like, right away. Thank you, Al. Appreciate it. I expected to be somewhere in the middle of the Direct. Now we're just jumping right in. I noticed that HD 2D remakes do take a little bit of inspiration from, like, the DS versions of, like, 4, 5, and 6. in the sense that like the environments kind of look a little bit similar, but like they just have like the more detailed pixel stuff from their other HD 2D stuff. I'm surprised that still just says 2025. Like they didn't have like an announced date, like a specific date. Weird.
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on
You
April 2nd.
you mad lads, two in back-to-back week.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake
Probably.
from Square Enix.
I'm just surprised that we don't have a specific date yet. Like by now I would have
Character
expected
appeared at
that.
the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're
Yeah.
excited for more information in the future.
When it comes out, I'll finally be able to get into the first 3 games.
Escape from dire straits.
No hope.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
No rescue.
Help me!
I do not know what this is.
Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring.
Never heard of
You are
this.
Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious...
That makes
escape
sense.
game. Conduct interviews to...
There's a lot of
investigate Iris's
waifus.
whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you...
Oh, they know that people are into like the nonary games and like the 999 style games. And they were like, "Oh, we have fans that like those games. All right, here you go."
Kaname Date from The Somnium Files.
Oh, of course. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Just as I was referring to that. Well, that's pretty cool.
The supernatural. A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Huh.
Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others,
Not
he also
quite,
fights
but
alongside demons as a devil summoner.
I mean,
To protect the
even if it's not
capital,
Shin Megami Tensei,
of supernatural cases.
it feels very close.
Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point.
It's yet another not SMT game.
Cooperation is the key to victory. You can
They're
use
like, "Hey,
opposing
we know we don't have Metaphor ReFantazio, but please,
can also be useful outside of battle.
we got
And
something."
powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents.
That's pretty cool. I don't know when the original of this game came out or what system it was on.
To its core. Raido Remastered: The Mystery of the Soulless Army.
It does look pretty neat.
Nintendo Switch, June 19th.
Comes out in June.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, so nothing super crazy so far, but you know, still pretty cool stuff.
Soon darkness.
Definitely enough that it was worth having this
With your
direct,
memories
I would
gone,
think.
You have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world. Where you're greeted
Shadow
by a yellow
Labyrinth.
orb known as Puck.
That's just Pac-Man.
Who is this spherical stranger?
That's just
In this
Pac-Man.
mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas.
Oh my god, I forgot. I, I think I remember seeing this like before, vaguely. I forgot this was a thing. So this is like a Metroidvania Pac-Man game. What the hell? Okay.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your
Oh,
abilities.
okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's been a hot minute since the Game Awards.
Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist.
I wonder who pitched this idea at Bandai Namco.
Launches on Nintendo Switch, July 18th.
They were like, what if we make a Pac-Man game, but it's actually a Metroidvania?
The rhythmic march begins.
Why not?
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle. Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army.
That's
For
a
example,
wild to see a PSP game
them forward,
being brought over to Nintendo Switch.
while Pon Pon Patapon has them attack.
That's wild.
And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
No. Sony doesn't want anything to do with anything that is like
Patapon.
not gonna sell them 10 million copies.
Hordes of fierce foes.
The Switch is a pretty good home for games like this, though,
you can
so
dance to the beat of your own
it's a good
drum.
fit.
Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay
Sweet.
launches on Nintendo Switch. July
I'm
11th.
sure some like niche Patapon fan is like losing their shit right now.
Welcome to Zephyr
And
Town,
hey, Pixel.
a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Story. I like how Al was like farming Sim when, and then look what we got. They're like just calling it.
Immersive farming and life sim has no
Story of
shortcuts
Seasons
to
is Story of Seasons is literally like the Harvest Moon series. They just renamed
Tend to
it
your farm while growing crops and caring
because I think it was always called Story of Seasons in Japan or something like that.
Then sell
But
your
like,
produce
yeah,
and other wares in
cool.
the town's weekly bazaar.
You speak of the devil, and he shall
Bazaar
appear.
sales grow. You'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone. Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions,
Oh, there was like legal troubles with the name. That makes sense.
the winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons
Of
Grand
course.
Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
How many
on
Story of
August 20th.
Seasons games have we gotten on the Switch at this point? I feel like there's a good chunk.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
All of them. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it. Here we go, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. They're showing this early? Okay, they've got to have something big later. If they're not showing Prime 4 now, there has to be something big later. There's no way there isn't. Oh, that's crazy. We're gonna get, like, more gameplay, like a more detailed gameplay. Why no date for DQ? I don't know. That was really weird that they would just, like, show it off again with no
Unknown
date.
Planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Oh, this looks fantastic.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Okay. Gotta have your scanning.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Nice.
As she explores the planet,
I wonder if they're gonna reveal anything more about Sylux, because, like, people were really losing it when he was showed in the trailer way back.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
Okay.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the
Ooh.
power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Shadiyaro. Theros, Nantanaga, Shakaran.
And what will
Damn, this game's making me want to get into Metroid Prime.
the threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
You think we'll get a Metroid Prime 2 and 3 remaster?
Kim Takalalech, Ashadiyaro.
Oh, we got Jack also. Didn't even catch that, because I think Jack's name was, like, the same color as someone else's. I didn't even see that we had our, like, bot already show up. But yeah, everybody's here. Ooh. Kind of armor's that?
It looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
That was some armor I've never seen before.
Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
Okay. What else are they going to show? Because we still have at least half the direct.
There's a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest potionista of the cursed
Why?
you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains.
Why?
And get to know them in a new light. Mix
I mean,
ingredients to brew all
sure.
sorts of strange
But why?
flavors. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations.
Of course they have
The
Yzma for
potions you
that.
make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes
This
every
is-
time you play.
This is...
Who knows?
I'm sure there's, like, somebody that would be interested in this, but, like, that was such a nothing announcement.
Later today.
Oh, Shadow Drop! Guys, we got the Shadow Drop! We got the Shadow Drop!
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Ooh, I like the style of this.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts.
It's not Harry Potter.
Class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to
I'm gonna
serious
Shadow Drop a Dookie in the toilet later.
There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items.
Okay.
Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore
I think it would have been funny if that windmill, like, hit somebody on their way past it.
Are you ready
Kiki's
for a
Delivery Service, the
spellbinding
game. I can see some of
journey?
that.
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Action, adventure, and arcade games await.
Okay.
Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts, then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when The Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Sure.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series.
Wait a minute. Is this another Konami collection? Are you serious? Konami's really just like, hey, please love us again. We'll release all of our old games in collections. Just don't hate us anymore.
And Salamander 2.
You got fucking... You had the Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection. You had the Metal Gear Solid collection, which I heard on the Switch is not great. And they got this coming out. I mean, you can't complain. It's always good to see re-releases of games like this. So, I'm not complaining. But yeah. A new Super Robot Wars was announced. I'm assuming that's on the Japanese Direct.
Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat.
Rift of the Necrodancer? Riff of the Necrodancer. That's interesting. It's a Necrodancer game in the style of Guitar Hero.
Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC.
Okay.
Be on the lookout for more DLC in the future. Rift of the Necrodancer.
Oh, it is Rift of the Necrodancer.
Later today.
Shadow Drop. Okay, cool. Sweet.
Let's see what's in store.
Oh, that was already on Steam. That makes sense.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza.
Okay.
New entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
Okay.
There are stores galore.
They deadass just said, alright, Animal Crossing is popular, that Hello Kitty game's doing good, let's do our own thing with Tamagotchi.
And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop.
Oh.
12 wonderful stores need your help.
Oh, this one's shop-based. You gotta help the shops.
Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade.
Nandai Bamco.
In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making
Oh,
the town
God.
livelier than before.
I gotta tell my girlfriend about
With
this
over
one.
100 new and classic Tamagotchi. Business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm assuming they're not gonna show much new stuff for Legend ZA. I wouldn't expect a whole lot new anyway.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner
There's
Pokemon.
all stuff we already know about with the presents. We'll probably get like one new nugget of information. This is they always do this. They always do this.
Lumio
Yep,
City.
that's Lumi. Yep, we already know about this.
To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
Okay.
Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
I am excited for this game. I loved Legends Arceus. I liked what I saw of this game already. I'm just not surprised because we're just seeing more of what we already saw. From what I've seen, it looks it runs fine. Like it definitely looks and runs better than Scarlet and Violet just from a glance. It looks like it's also an improvement over Legends Arceus too, so I mean it's still Pokemon, so like the graphics aren't going to be anything crazy. But I would say this is definitely a step up from Game Freak's other output. Oh, Steelix looks so good.
Lumio City. But when night falls,
Here's our new nuggets of information.
highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament,
Okay.
the ZA Royale.
So this is our new information.
Wait in battle zones.
So you can battle trainers in those same areas at night.
Strike first before being seen.
There's a ranking system?
During
Advantage.
battle, using a super effective move at the right moment is key.
Nice.
And With Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Yep, we already know about Mega's returning.
You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Ah! I get it! Legend ZA. There it
Trainers
is.
who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
Huh. 30-ish minutes is the slated length. So a little bit less long as others, but
To Lumio City,
decent amount.
it seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA. launches
Still
on
no
Nintendo Switch
finalized release, probably November, October. And
In Lumio City, where the game is
that's
set,
a little bit of new
transforms
information.
between day and night.
Because we didn't know about any of this, like, nighttime stuff.
Please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
They're gonna release it when they always release Pokemon games.
Please take a look at this.
Hello there. Boop. The game you're about to see
Wait.
doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop. You wanna see? Boop. Just
You.
press the button to jump through the ring. Boop. It sounds easy.
Huh.
Timing is super tricky.
Boop.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
This was not on my bingo card. Wow.
In this game, you might do
I-
almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
I was not expecting us to get a new rhythm game. Rhythm Heaven game.
You
Like,
might even
that
be able to
is...
play it with your eyes closed.
Man, I'm not sure...
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
I'm not sure who out there is like a big Rhythm Heaven fan. Rhythm Heaven gurus. But there's gonna be people losing their shit right now. Like, there's gotta be people that are like absolutely losing it.
A brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music.
God, when was the last new Rhythm Heaven game?
What kinds of rhythms do you think?
Did
you'll
we
hear?
get one earlier on the Switch? Or is that was just a re-release of the previous game?
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
Oh,
Please take a look.
what about digital games on our system? Is this like something about like carrying it over
With game
to...
cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system
Okay.
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with.
What?
Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
What?
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Okay.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
What is
If you have
this?
two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
Oh, so this is
Now
this
you
like
can
a
play the
way?
system on the second system wherever and whenever you want.
And this is like a way to play these games on another system without needing to connect to the internet to verify.
Virtual game cards, you can
Right?
freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Okay. Interesting.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
Nintendo being consumer friendly 2025? Let's go.
To lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
So this is an easier way of like sharing your games around through multiple systems.
They can now play
Because the way that it's done now is kind of like, it's kind of similar to how it's done on the PlayStation, and it's a bit of a pain in the ass.
after which they
But
will
like,
automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to use.
that's
Virtual game card.
kind of cool. Like they're actually like forward thinking about how digital games have to be handled.
Virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems, as
Like,
well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
Fundamentally, it's still similar to like what we already have. It's just kind of like, it's just kind of like furthering the utility of it. And I mean, I'm all for that. That's sick. We got a sizzle reel. Yeah, true. Bunch of neat looking games. I wonder if they're going to show off anything big just from the sizzle reel. They've done that a couple of times in the past where like they would just like show like 3 seconds of a game. But usually the sizzle reel is just for kind of like random stuff. I'm still thinking a lot about that whole like virtual game card situation. It's like, it's really interesting. It's kind of like they're making digital games work closer to how physical games work, just without the card. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch.
Neat.
Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will, the Explorer. 2 heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
We always like re-releases of old
Experience the
school
original
classic
story, along
RPGs.
with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale.
Oh, I love the style of this. This is like very,
Team up with more characters in battle.
like the sprites remind me of Final Fantasy Tactics, but the art style is like a little bit closer to like a Bravely Default. Kind of interesting.
Metal and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch
Shadow Drop.
today.
Actually, I don't know. This might have been announced previously. I just don't know about it.
Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through
All right, we're
isometric
at the
worlds
30-minute
with
mark,
stunning landscapes to
and they've
manipulate,
got to have
magical
something.
illusions to discover,
They're not going to end on a random
secrets
game.
to unfold.
So the
In
question
Mario
is what are they
Lead the
going to show
silent
off?
Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2.
I think I remember
Guide
seeing
Crow
this
in her
before.
adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC.
The return of the
Two
Wii
Mario
Vitality
Valley
sensor.
games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo
Oh.
Switch this summer.
Okay. What? We got a golf game? Hey, yo. Bro, is this...
Brand new entry
Yeah! Yeah! No way! At a Nintendo event? Let's go! Let's go! I'm losing my shit at the dumbest announcement of the Direct, but I don't care. Let's fucking go, bro! Yes!
And other special shots. In the single
I'm gonna fucking lose it, dude.
in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes or obstacles might fall. It's golf
Oh my god, I can't believe
course.
that Clap Hands just became a Nintendo developer, basically. Like, we're getting Hot Shots Golf on Nintendo Switch. Like, they made a game a while back for Apple Arcade called Easy Come Easy Golf, and then they brought it over to Switch, and I guess it did enough that they could make a new Hot Shots, like, they got Hot Shots Golf, and it's coming to, that's so wild. Sony basically just said, fuck it, you can have your series, do whatever. And oh my god, I'm so excited! Oh, I love Hot Shots Golf. The Hot Shots Golf games have like really nice art style, and the golf physics are like super fucking on point. So yeah. Bro, if they do like Ape Escape for Switch, that'd be funny. I would fucking but they're not gonna do that, but that'd be funny.
The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Okay.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes.
It does look pretty sweet. I like the sprite style.
Please take a look.
It's a game announcement. Okay, so no Super Mario 2 movie. Wait a minute. I'm looking at the art style. Oh my god! Oh, no way! Is this real?
How refreshing.
Oh my god. Holy shit!
Living the dream.
I can't believe we're getting a new Tomodachi Life. Okay. Okay. What?
Did you want to talk?
What the hell?
Glad that was only a dream.
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
Sure. I mean, a lot of people were asking for this.
Out at sea.
Okay.
What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have?
My girlfriend is losing it. I told her new Tomodachi Life. She's like, yes! She's like, she's probably as hyped as I
Thank you
am
for watching today's Nintendo Directs.
about Tomodachi Life as I was about the Hot Shots Golf.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto
Wait.
to introduce
Oh! We are getting Mario 2 news.
Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching
Right?
today's Nintendo
This has to be it, right? Or maybe the Legend of Zelda movie?
Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Yes.
Thank you all very much.
Nintendo Directs are always pretty
Continue
hype.
to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations. But we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
What?
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
Nintendo News app?
which functions like a daily calendar.
What?
In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content.
Miyamoto, what the hell, bro? You always come out with the weirdest shit. I respect it. This man goes on his own side quests, but like, Okay.
About Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
We're getting a Nintendo
Today will be
News
available
app.
to download on smart devices later today.
Sure, I'll download it.
Anyone with a
I'm a
Nintendo
sucker.
account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Okay. That was an interesting direct. The biggest announcement for me personally was as you could hear from my reaction, Hot Shots Golf on Switch, a new game. That is wild to me. Metroid Prime 4 looks great. New Tomodachi Life's pretty hype. Yeah. That was a pretty interesting direct. I am honestly surprised at the amount of stuff they managed to put, like, announce at this point. I was really expecting a little less than what they ended up showing. I was not expecting the virtual game card thing. Was not expecting a Nintendo News app. And I was not expecting a couple of the game announcements. So that is, nothing huge, nothing monumental, but not a surprise. We already are approaching the end of the Switch's life. There's not a whole lot left that they can do at this point. But, that's pretty cool. Can't complain. That is going to do it for now. I am going to come back in about 20 minutes with Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster. But for now, I'm going to go get some food and I will restart the stream at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. So if you're interested in watching the Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster, we will see you in a bit. Thank you all for joining me for this direct. It's been pretty fun. We'll talk more about this on the Discord, of course, and we'll see you later.